Yeah, I hit a little honey hole right here. Let me show you what we're looking at here. Okay, we got a smorgasbord of stuff here. We got this right here is chickweed. Good stuff for eating. I just did a video on henbit. That's edible. This stuff is edible here, and it's nutritious. Chickweed. Talking about chicken vegetables, I guess, this week. I'll take some. And you still got the Carolina Geranium, which is everywhere. And then we got some highly medicinal lymph cleansing stuff. Look at this. I just found this batch, and I've been looking for other places for it. This is goosegrass, Cleavers. Yes. You get enough of this right here. This is the stuff that's kind of sticky. It leaves the little balls that stick to you, velcro balls. This is edible and medicinal. Very, very good for lymphatic cleanse. You got lymphatic blockages and cleanse. This is what I use right here. Cleavers. And you can tell the cleavers because this is still kind of tender and young. But the cleavers that'll have a whirl. The leaves will go around in a whirl. And then another whirl. You can see. Let me see if I can find you a better. It's all in here. Okay, here's a little bit better. Okay, see? A whirl, a whirl, a whirl. This is an older plant. A whirl, a whirl. It looks like 5 to 6 leaves in a whirl. And then it sprawls and spreads. And I think what's happened, man, we're in November, almost Thanksgiving, 27th down here in South Carolina. And this stuff is still green, and it's went through we had a little slight freeze. It dipped below 30 something, 32, got down in the 20s, and it's still green, doing good. I think it's because this ground's still warm from the summer. It ain't cooled down, and we ain't had a real hard frost for several nights, so it's still growing and green. This stuff you want though, y'all, is Cleavers. Man, this is emerald healing medicine, green herb medicine, right here in the swamp. And then you got something to eat right here to put in your salad. Look at all this, and you can feel the energy and the goodness in this stuff, y'all. I'm telling you. It's tender. It's starting to. The little chickweed. Okay, look at the chickweed. Hold on. Chickweed. One main center vein, and the leaves are like opposite, side to side. And then another layer side to side. And it's real tender. Back side of the leaves are a little bit lighter. See? And it's got little tiny white flowers that come on top. Man, I tell you what, the skeeters are still out too around here. This stuff here, that's some sprawling blackberry vines, I think, or close to blackberry vines. I don't know exactly which ones. We got so many blackberry vines around here. And then look at here. I think this is oh, I might be wrong. I was thinking it might have been green onions, but I think this is reed. This is I can't think of the name of it right offhand, but it grows prevailing around here. But I seen some green onions over there earlier where the henbit was, and I tell you, one way to tell is you can pull it up and smell it. And yep, that's not onions, that's the reed. I can tell it's stiffer. This is a lot stiffer than a green onion. Definitely don't have the oniony smell either. And then over here, curly dot. Oh my gosh, that stuff makes some good greens, y'all, in the pot. You get enough of them big leaves like that. Those are tender too. Those are just right for getting. Curly dot. Long, wavy. Sometimes they get wavy. Sometimes they'll turn different colors. You know, they'll have a red. They get a little older, they get red and yellowish looking with some spots. If you're gonna eat, this is what you want. Something about this size. You can get a little bigger. Bigger the tougher, you know how that goes. And man, good eating. I wouldn't eat a whole lot. They got a lot of oxalic acid, especially for kidneys and liver, stuff like that. You don't want a lot of that acid. But you could rinse them and drain them good. That's all you had, you know, but for me, I gotta be careful eating too much of that oxalic acid. Now the chickweed don't have as much, I think. Yeah. And wow, there's some balloon vine. I got some of this at home. This is supposed to be medicinal. I don't know the properties right offhand. And then you can see goldenrod. It's flowered and starting to die back. It's about had it for the year. Goldenrod. All these are seeds, y'all. Yeah, spreading goldenrod everywhere. And then it looks like some wild sumac berries or something in there. I don't know, that looks like goldenrod with berries on it or something. What is that? I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking to see if, I was like, goldenrod don't have berries on it. And then I was looking, if you look real close, you see it's a vine. See it growed up that. And the vine had the seeds on it, and these seeds is probably whatever that vine was, which could be balloon vine or there's some other ones. I don't know exactly the name of them. But yeah, I didn't even get to walk down here, and I seen all this, y'all, and I was like, wow. I think a man could live all right here. And we got primrose, I think, in here. I ain't sure, but I think some of that there is penrose, y'all. I ain't sure, but I'm gonna double check, see what that is. I need to find out what that is. And I think it's penrose, because it looks like penrose because of the. See how penrose, it kind of makes like a. It does like a circular rosette kind of thing. I think this is penrose, but it's not the. I don't know. I'm gonna get some pictures though, y'all, and see what it is, and I'll let y'all know. And if it's any good for anything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of stuff in here. Chickweed. Yeah, I think that's penrose. Alright, y'all. On a foraging hunt. A really healthy one, it looks like, right here where I'm at. And this looks like a shrub right here. It's growing. Yeah, it looks like that. It could be Chinese privet or something. A baby one growing. And there's looks like a balloon vine plant that's got the frost got it. Some curly dot, y'all. A lot of curly dock in here. Watch out for these briars that like gator teeth. There's some of that runoff drainage pond, drainage ditch, creek. Gonna walk down here for a minute. Y'all want to go with me? Let's see. Okay, let's see what's on the floor's full here. This is a wild piece of hyssop, still green. Some of that stuff I did a video on, Brazilian vervain. Oh, look at that. Cuban Jute, still growing. Another pea. Look at this, y'all. Y'all see that? That is Florida Betony. That is Stachys floridana, I think is the name of it. You know what's on the ground, what's the roots are. I was gonna do a video on this soon. It ain't flowering yet. It ain't ready to harvest yet. But it has the roots you can eat like radishes. You have to dig down and find them, but man, they are good. I love them. Another root plant. And you can make medicine out of the leaves. Medicine for the headaches. It helps with headaches. It's got some stuff for bronchial infections. Of course, the Cuban Jute has got a lot of medicinal properties. Cuban Jute. And Cuban Jute. And Brazilian vervain for pain or insomnia. Yeah, look at all that Florida Betony down there, y'all. There's some good eating roots down there. And then, what do we got here? This looks like primrose, maybe. Down here in the hollow, checking out the stuff. Appreciate y'all guys watching. Happy Bird Holla out.